All right, so now let's get to the fourth data structure. So when I started on Thursday, I mentioned that there are four different types of data structures. We have lists, we have tuples, we have dictionaries, and then we have sets. So a set is basically very similar to a list. The main difference is that it is unordered, so the indexing doesn't really work with sets. However, sets do not allow duplicates. So if you have something which is a duplicate, you will not be able to, it will only keep one of them. So sets are very handy in eliminating duplicates. So for example, if you can think of an address book, my address book is like I would have a person John, and I would have that person like 6 times in there because I added it here and I added it there. So if you have something like which has a lot of duplicates, one of the things that you can do is you can actually take those and convert that into a set. Once you convert that into a set, it will eliminate all duplicates, and all the values in the set are going to be unique values. Now, sets also allow something which is basically allows you to actually find intersection, difference, and union of two sets. So if you have set 1 and if you have set 2, and you want to find out the intersection or the union or the difference between them, you can do that. And that is a great advantage of sets, because what it does is it allows us to find common between two. So for example, if we have 2 lists and we wanted to find out what is common between the lists, we can easily find that out by doing sets instead of actually writing loops and stuff like that. It is very easy to find out common or difference between different elements. So this is our exercise. So our basket 1 has fruits, apple, oranges, pear, broccoli, and the second one has mostly vegetables, lettuce, carrot, broccoli, apple, and oranges. So these are our 2 different sets. And then create a new set with all the items from both sets. So if we wanted to create a combined set of the 2, we will do a union of the 2. And when you do a union, because it's going to be again a set, there'll be no duplicates in there. And then create a new set with only items that the 2 sets have in common. So that's if we want to find out the intersection between the 2. So what is common between the 2? And then the third one is that do not have in common. So then that means that they are different between the 2 sets. So I will show you one example of that. All right, let's go here. So these are our 2 these are our 2 sets. Actually, you know what? I will convert them into lists. I will not use them as set. I'll actually show you how to convert them into sets also. Yeah, whenever you copy it over from PowerPoint, it actually messes up the quote signs. All right, so let's not take them as sets, let's take them as lists. So I'm going to put square brackets here. All right, so these are our 2 lists. So how do you find out that if this is a list, this basket 1 is a list or is a set, or what is it? Anybody?
I'm either having square bracket, curly bracket, or parentheses.
Correct. But in code, if you want to find out if it is or not, you just say type, and then you put the variable in there, type of basket1, and it tells you that it's a list. If I change this to a parentheses here, just to convert them into tuple, I find the type, it says it's a tuple. So type is the function that allows you to find out what type of element do you have there. So we run this. So both of them are lists right now. So if you want to convert them into a set, what you have to do is, maybe I'll just call it basket1. So B1 is equal to basket1, and I want this as a set. So I'm going to cast this as a set. And similarly, I can do this for B2 also. And now what I did was I took the basket1, converted that into a set. Now it's called B1. And then I took the basket2, converted it into a set in this. And let's find the type of B1. It tells you it's the type is set. So you can actually find out what type of data structure you have by using this type. Now we have these two. If we wanted to find out what was common between the two, so basically we're trying to find out the intersection. So we are going to say B1, which is our set number 1, and is for intersection, and B2. And it tells us that these are the 3 elements that are common in the 2 sets. So we can see that apple is there, orange is there, and broccoli is there, but lettuce and carrots are not there. So if you wanted to find common between 2 sets, this is how you can find common between 2 sets. If we wanted to find out, or if we wanted the elements that are in both, what we can do is we can say B1, the pipe sign, which is for union, B2. And this gives us all the elements. So it has carrots, lettuce, both of them, but orange and pear, but orange and the broccoli and apple is only one time because it's a set, so does not allow duplicates. So if you had 2 different address books and you wanted to combine them without duplicates, you create a set for both the address books and then just combine them, and it will actually just give you one of each or unique in there. Another thing that you can find out is that what element is in basket 1 that is not in basket 2. So basically kind of the difference. So I can say I want from basket 1, what is there that is not in basket 2. So the element that's not there is pear. And you can do the reverse. You can actually go back and say B2 minus B1, and that gives you that what is in B2 that is not in B3. Oh, sorry, B3, which is not in B1.
So in this case, we converted a list to the set. Can we also convert dictionaries into sets?
So with dictionary, you have key value pairs, right? So what was our dictionary called? Was it info? So if you take an info, and because it has key value pairs, if you try to convert that info, it actually just gives you the keys.
Okay, it defaults to the key and not the values.
Correct.
Okay. All right, I see. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem. What is, oh yeah, sorry. So one other thing that was left was that if we wanted from this basket and these 2 baskets, elements that are in one of them and not in the other. So basically elements that are kind of I think it's called exclusive OR. So if we wanted to do that, we can say B1, and then this is the caret sign, B2. And it gives us the elements that are in one list and not the other list. Yeah, these are the 4 operations that lists allow you. Find the common or intersection, difference, union, and exclusive OR.
So exclusive OR, is that just the sum of the unique items in each set? Is that what that is? Like it's carrot lettuce in B2 is what's unique between the two. Like meaning B1 doesn't have carrot and lettuce, and pear for I think it was B1. It doesn't have it in B2. That's why it's for exclusive OR. That's why it's that.
Yeah, so carrot and lettuce are actually only in B2.
Yeah.
And pear is only in B1.
Okay. And then you just combine those two, and that's what exclusive OR is.
Correct.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
it is in one list and not the other.
Perfect.
Both ways. In the meantime, if you want to practice this, if you have time, you can go through this.